Today I have a wonderful and a terrific guy on the show. His name is Michael Gal. He'll be joining us pretty soon. But before Michael joins us, I would like to play a short video for you all to see what I Go with Ego is all about. I shot the video with my friends last month. I don't know if you all have seen the video, but I'll play it real quick. And after the video, we introduce Michael to the show, where we can hear from him and get to know his experience as well too.
My first day in America was beautiful and terrible. I remember getting off the plane and thinking that they would search me and all my belongings because I'm black or I'm from Africa. In all excitement, a guy bumped into me just before I got to the bus station. When I reached for my wallet, it was not there. All my life saving had gone. I didn't know anyone to call. I felt so disappointed in myself, but I knew I needed to press on. For 3 years now, I have seen so many others just like me, people coming from other countries who are in need of knowledge and resources to help them succeed. I'm in a place now that I feel comfortable to help other people. I Go with Ego is a podcast that I have started with the purpose of hearing the experiences of other students like me. I interview people from all over the world who have come to America to better their lives. Anyone can listen and learn. I have owned my journey. Now I want to help everyone own their journey as well. My first day here was not what I expected, and yours may not be either, but it was not my last, and it will surely not be your last. Was not there.
Awesome. Thank you all. So that's my short journey on how I Go with Ego started. To share the experiences of international students everywhere in the world or anywhere in the world at all. Thank you so much. Because it's important we all know everyone's experience. Everyone's experience is different. Mine was totally different from my friends, Mohammed, and all other people I've interviewed on the podcast. So yours might be different too. So if you want to be a guest on the show, please do want to send me a DM. If you know any international student that wants to share the experience, please do it to tell them about I Go with Ego podcast, and we can always do it to accommodate everybody and hear from them and listen to their stories as well too. All right, so thank you all again for being wonderful fans and wonderful friends, for always being on the podcast, always coming in on the Instagram show. Thank you guys so much. It means so much to me. Your reviews and comments mean so much to me. I'm totally grateful. Thank you guys. All right, so I told you we'll have a guest today. His name is Michael Gao. I call him a nifty guy. He's a Chinese Canadian, a second year Babson college student. It's a business-oriented school in Wesley, Massachusetts. He was born and raised in Vancouver, Canada, but before transferring to middle school in Hong Kong to get acquainted with the culture and also to learn Chinese. After high school, he transferred to a prep school here in New Hampshire, United States. And for him, it's been a long but rewarding journey and to get here where he is today, and he's incredibly happy for his journey so far. So I would like to add Michael so he can tell us more about himself and his journey. I hope Michael is here. Let's see. Hi, Ima. Hi, everybody. Thank you for joining. Waiting for Michael to come on, then we can begin the show. I hope everyone is staying safe. I hope everybody is being okay. I hope everyone is fine wherever you are. Please be safe. Also, Michael. Hey man, what's up? Can you hear and see me?
Yeah, I can hear you, see you just fine. Perfect.
Hi, Mike.
Hi.
Good. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well. How's your week been?
It's been pretty busy, but not bad so far. Not bad.
Oh, are you driving?
No, I'm parked in. My friend just drove to move into college, so I'm just in the passenger seat.
Okay, because we want to keep you safe. That's why I was asking if
Yeah,
you're
no,
driving.
I'm not driving. Yeah.
All right, Michael. Welcome to the Go with Ego show. Could you tell my audience about you?
Yeah. I'm going into my second year at Babson College, which is a business college in America right now. And we're just getting started to get ready for school because starting Monday we officially begin our first day of classes. So it's been pretty good so far.
That's great. So what's your major?
I major in entrepreneurship.
Oh, do you have a preference, or why did you choose entrepreneurship? Do you
To me, entrepreneurship is a major that gives me a lot of flexibility.
okay?
Entrepreneurship doesn't really define my career choice, and it equips me with the skills to go into any field I choose to, but with the ability to create a business out of it. So I didn't want to limit myself before I could even finish college.
Okay, well, I think that's a very smart idea. I didn't think of that way, but that's pretty smart. That's cool.
Thank you,
That's cool.
thank you.
So, well, as an international student here in America, I know you heard about the ICE policy of us going back home. So, how did you feel then? What came to your mind when you heard the policy?
I was definitely surprised. I was taken aback by the decision to do that, and at the beginning, I was slightly concerned about whether that would affect me coming back to school because I still have 3 years of college left.
Okay.
But as I did a little bit more research, I kind of thought maybe, just maybe, that this wouldn't get pushed through because of how much it would affect the amount of lives of college students that are coming into the United States, international students. And luckily enough, they were able to modify slash curb it a little bit
Yeah,
to allow college students to return from their home countries and study here.
yeah. We're glad they did that because it would have been a mess.
Yeah,
It would
yeah,
have been a mess. Well, so tell us how's life in Canada? You say you grew up in Vancouver. How was
yeah.
Vancouver like?
Vancouver's nice. I really like Vancouver. I wish I was able to spend more time there, but having moved around because of education, between middle school and high school and now college, I have nothing but good things to say about Vancouver. It's a urban city with lots of parks, and you know, it's got a little bit of everything.
Okay, so let's jump over to Hong Kong. How's
Right.
Hong Kong for you?
Hong Kong was interesting because when I went to Hong Kong, I did not know how to speak either Cantonese. I spoke a little bit of Mandarin, which wasn't even the native language there. So it was definitely a culture shock to be thrown into Hong Kong and adapt on the fly and learn the language and everything. But I would say it was, I mean, it was a fun journey, right? Made it out okay. So Hong Kong was fun.
Yeah, well, people would argue that Canada has a wonderful education system, and Hong Kong too has a wonderful education system. So why did you choose America?
Well, it is true that both Hong Kong and Canada has a great education system,
Mm-hmm.
but I've always thought that America's colleges and universities just has that one step up, as
Okay.
well as the many opportunities post college to work and create a business for myself in America.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought it'd be a good stepping stone to take my college education in America.
Yeah, I think that's one of the reasons everyone likes to come here. Because for us, if I do getting a degree here means I can work anywhere in the world. It is globally recognized, and it's a huge deal.
Of
It's
course, yeah, of course, yeah.
all right. So, what was the application process for you? Like, was it easy? Was it tough? Was it difficult? How was it for you? Apply.
The application process wasn't too difficult. I was really lucky to where I was at a prep school, meaning that they did a great job giving every student the resources and the help needed to complete the application process. They had a lot of faculty and teachers actually sit us down and walk us through the application, the website, our essay process, and everything, as well as help us pick the right college for us. So, being in America already, that definitely I would say made my application process easier.
Okay. Well, so you're lucky you didn't get to be asked 100 questions at the embassy, so that's good.
Right. Yeah.
Because most
Luckily,
of us,
yeah, very
yeah,
luckily.
most of us from Africa, we have to answer so many questions
Hmm.
over 10 or 12 questions in 7 minutes. That's a
Yeah.
short time. Anyways, so coming here, what has been your biggest challenges? Of course, America is big for a young boy coming from to college or coming to high school and all that. How was the experience for you coming here? The challenges you had?
Coming here, I would definitely say the difference in culture is definitely huge, right?
Yeah.
Despite having grown up in Canada, I would say there's still a very large difference in just the way people act, how the schedule everybody has is built out. It's all a little bit different, especially since I was in Hong Kong prior to coming here for a few years.
Mm-hmm.
It is, I would say, completely different. So definitely adapting to the culture change, the culture shock, and just trying to blend in and be an American was definitely one of the biggest challenges.
I agree. I agree. So, Babson College. How's life in Babson College, and why did you choose a college in the first place?
Babson College is great. I honestly really like the fit here, so I got really lucky in my college choice.
Okay.
I picked Babson because when I played basketball in high school, we would always come to this college for tournaments.
Okay.
So I've had time to get acquainted to this college as well as get a good look at it. And so when it came to the college decision process, it wasn't that hard because I've always had a business mindset.
Yeah.
So having a college that I know really well, be a business oriented college, just meant that this was easily my first choice.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess the school will be happy to have you, of course, because you're wonderful. So they'll be happy to have you.
Thank you
Cool.
so much.
Yeah. So, have you been involved in any leadership positions in opportunities in the college?
Unfortunately not. The first year for me has been a lot of just adapting to the college lifestyle, making sure I get all the work done on time while balancing between a healthy lifestyle and a social life. But definitely, start of sophomore years, I'm gonna be trying to look into being more active extracurricularly.
Yeah, well, it's important because you have to run for something, run for an office, get involved with something. But
Of
don't
course,
mind. I've got involved in so many things, and I'm like, okay, it's time to rest and focus on the book now.
yeah, of
But it's
course.
cool. It's cool to get involved in these activities. Then you can meet people, make more friends, and all that. So tell me, do you have? Oh, you said you played basketball in high school. Do
Yeah.
you still play basketball now in college?
Here and there, I decided to call it off just because it's really time consuming process,
Okay.
and I don't really see me playing basketball past college. So I decided to just take my free time to invest more into what Babson College has to offer me as a business school. So yeah.
So some may argue still that with basketball you can get a scholarship, or do you have a scholarship already now?
No, I don't have a scholarship, so yeah.
So you do pay from pocket.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, that's fine. I guess it's not so daunting a tax paying from pocket because colleges could be very expensive.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so from Hong Kong, from Canada, now in Babson, what are the achievements that you're most proud of? Your achievements.
Um I would say I would say achievements overall. There isn't any one specific thing, but
Okay.
I would say the life experiences of having moved around, seeing different cultures, and interacted with people of different cultures and learned from them would be definitely one of my biggest and most proud things. Just because I like to now in my life, I like to say that I have a pretty global view of everything, and so that's pretty huge for me. Yeah.
That was great. So COVID.
hmm
Yeah. This life has changed because of COVID. What are the steps that the college and you guys are taking to keep safe?
So our school is doing a lot for COVID. Um, a lot of the regulations are really, really strict. So I personally have been tested once already.
Okay.
Our college offers as many tests as we want, and the turnaround time for results is about 24 hours.
Oh,
During the first week of school, everybody has to get tested. Oh, sorry.
it's okay.
Yeah, yeah. During the first week of school, everybody has to get tested twice,
Okay.
and if anybody gets a positive result, they get removed from campus right away. And people who live on campus are not allowed into anybody else's rooms for the entire year.
I see.
So it's all super, super strict.
Yeah, it has to be strict. It's COVID. Everyone has to be safe. I just got a text message this morning that a student in my college, in my university, has COVID in the dorms. So they're sending
Yeah.
everyone from the
Oh, geez.
dorms, and they have to do a test and disinfect the whole place. So it's going to be a mess next week in school, I know. But we'll be fine. Hopefully, we'll be fine. All right.
Yeah,
So
hopefully.
America is huge. Have you traveled? Is there something on your bucket list you want to do you've not done being here in America?
America's huge. I've traveled to some cities. I've
Okay.
been to Seattle, Washington, Boston, New York, LA, and a few places down south. But I would definitely like to just visit the rest of America. I'd say I've not really been to anywhere in Central America.
Okay.
So I want to be able to get a feel for just how different each part of America is from one another.
I agree. I'm looking forward to. I think hopefully going to what do you call it? One of the islands here.
Yeah, yeah,
Hopefully, see how beautiful it is. It's expensive, but we'll try it and see how we can
yeah,
get there.
yeah.
Yeah.
That would be
So
fun.
yeah. So for everyone that wants to come to America or take the same path you've taken, coming from Canada or coming from Hong Kong and wanting to school here, what do you have to tell them?
Um, Definitely, my advice would be don't be afraid to get involved
Okay.
because I feel like in all the different places I've been in America, whether it's high school or college, I definitely see that a lot of international students are kind of afraid to mix in with peoples of other cultures or just American students because international students, and I myself fell into that category at the very beginning as well, where I feel really secure only talking to, making friends with, bonding with people of my culture. But definitely, I'd say it's worth the risk to just put yourself out there a little bit, try to meet as many new people as you possibly can, and just, enjoy and try to make the most out of coming to America.
Yeah. Well, most people outside the country are worried about the stereotype for international students. Do you want to
Hmm.
speak about that to them?
What do you mean by stereotype?
In
Like,
terms of maybe, in terms of you not coming from different culture or looking different from the way Americans look or sounding different from the way Americans sound, people could be worried that, oh, I don't want to come to America because the stereotype is
mhm.
huge.
I see. Okay, yeah. So I would say that the stereotype is definitely there, whether it's from American students looking at international students or international students being afraid of being looked at that way. But honestly, like I said earlier about the advice I was giving, it's just about putting yourself out there.
Yeah,
In every place in the world, there are going to be bad people and there are going to be good people.
true.
And I would be lying if I said that in America there aren't people who would um, judge or act differently to you because you're from a different place, have different skin colors, speak a different language. But I would say, out of my personal experience, the majority of people in America that I've met have been really open and welcoming to people of all races, of all languages, of all origins. It definitely is about just, even if you come to America, don't if you don't put yourself out there, you're never gonna find the people who's gonna accept you for who you are, right?
I
So you may have a bad experience or you may not, you might get lucky, but as long as you put yourself out there, you will find the right people to surround yourself with here in America.
I completely agree with you. True, very very true. So before I let you go, I know you have to go get ready for school and get ready for everything. I know you're a digital creator and you're into photography. Do you want to tell us
Yeah.
about the photography you in and what you hope to achieve from that?
Okay, yeah. So photography has been something that's been in the corner of my mind for very long now. I've always, while I played basketball and everything, loved photography, whether it's pictures being taken of me or other things during sports games of nature and everything. But I've never really had enough free time to get into it. So now that I've stopped playing sports, I've decided, I'd give my other hobbies and interests a shot. So I decided to pick up a camera, which I actually borrowed from one of my college roommates. He had a very nice camera that he wasn't really using, so I said, "Hey, let me borrow this for a few days or
Yeah.
maybe longer." And I started just taking pictures of people around me,
Yeah.
sites, things happening, athletics, and everything. And it's been really fun to just explore and see the different aspects of photography. Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's cool. It's always good to have a like a second or hobby or something. For
Yeah.
me, I'm
Yeah.
not good in photography, but I try when it comes to personal things like hiking or whatever. So what
Mhm.
do you do for fun? What do you do?
Um.
I think we lost you there. Can you hear us, Michael? I think it's button. Hopefully we can get Michael back. Yeah, can you hear? Can you see me now and hear me? I think it's the internet. Trying to get Michael back. Hi, Michael. Can you hear me? Yeah. Can you hear me? Oh, it's okay. Can you hear me now? All right. So I said, what do you do? Oh, let me get Michael back. Hopefully we can get him and wrap up real quick because he needs to get back to getting ready. Sorry, guys. Even in America, internet still connection still happens. So hopefully we can get Michael back. Let me see. And guys, if you do have any questions for Michael, please throw it to him. If you have any questions, we can always ask him. If we can't get him back, he would answer the questions on the podcast. All right. Well, don't get angry with us. Even in America, the internet could still be crazy sometimes. So yeah, yeah. Hopefully, we can get Michael back. If he comes in, I'll bring him in. Well, I hope you guys have heard from my friend Michael. He's I told you guys he's a nifty guy. He's okay. Let's see, a cool guy. Go live with Michael. Awesome. Let's see. Let's get him back. Connecting. Welcome back. Can you hear and see me now? Hi, can you hear and see me now? No, it's okay. It happens. It's fine. It happens.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. So, I was asking you, what do you do for fun apart from the school stuff? What do you do for fun?
I still like to stay active, so I spend a lot of my free time just playing basketball with my friends for fun, or just going to the gym,
Okay.
or I just want to make sure that I don't get out of shape, so I want to just stay active during my free time.
Okay, that's good. So, last question. I know there are people that mean a lot to you. Do you have any shout outs for anybody? Anyone to say shout out to? Anybody?
Uh,
Your colleague?
yeah, why not?
Okay. All right. Well, um, oh, sounds good. Well, Michael, thank you for coming on the show. Tomorrow, Michael's podcast will drop tomorrow. When we're done, we'll have the podcast ready for you by tomorrow. So thank you, Michael. I'll talk to you soon. Have a wonderful day, okay? Yeah, it is bad. Well, thank you guys. You've seen my friend Michael. He's a very, very, very nice guy, wonderful guy you can call at any time. You can always DM him if you have any questions to ask him about his school, Babson College. It's a college. It's a business college in Wesley, Massachusetts. I know he'll be willing to answer your questions. Before I go out, I would like to tell you all this. Please wear this, wear your mask. Is the only and the most patriotic thing you can do for everyone around you, for your friends, for your family. It's easy. And when you wear the mask, cover both your nose and your mouth, not just the mouth, please. Okay? So wear your mask. Save lives. Masks save lives. Hi, Saladin. Good to see you. So, one more thing before you guys go. I have a quote from Nelson Mandela. Nelson Mandela says that education is the most powerful weapon which we can use to change the world. You have to change the world with education. Get the best you can get in education. Be the best of who you are. Wear mask to save life. I like the mask. Okay, I'll give it to you soon. No problem. I'll send it to you. But thank you all for joining. Don't forget, Michael's podcast drops tomorrow. We'll have him answer more questions. Thank you, guys. Have a wonderful weekend. Bye, guys.